game of revamped Stone, I went to McDonald's and it sucks. So you know what I said? I'm gonna go make my own food out of homemade ingredients from fresh, local stores that are only worrying about the good of mankind overall. And with this cookbook, I'm gonna teach you how to make some good-ass food.
Our first item of the day will be canned sardines in mustard sauce.
So, first item of the day is our beach cliff sardines in mustard sauce. So, go ahead, come over here. Alright. End it. Unit 2. The next recipe we'll be talking about today is delicious brine salted sardines. It's a classic dish that we can find on page 141 of this cookbook. So, let's test it out. Step 1. Acquire can. Step 2. Step 3. So, the thing I really like about this recipe, it's a really good mix of all of the elements of the previous recipe mixed together with this. So you end up getting this, come here, like this. We get this really nice saute. So instead of being a simpleton's dish, we're instead getting a highly intellectual piece of brine salted sardines. I can already feel my intelligence raising. Chapter 3. Mackerel. Everyone's favorite country dish. But how often is it implemented properly? Not much. Well, today we're going to make a sweet and savory one. And instead of just going for the typical approach, we're going to be using a can opener today. So rather than just eating the can directly as I tend to do, we're going to instead take a weird fascist approach to this. Inspired by our ancestors, we're instead electing to create a wonderful dish that is in no way inspired by the problems of our past. Careful not to cut yourself on the can. And voila! So let's try it out. Come on over, sir. Here we have fish torso. Let's crack it open. Here we see all the little bones. Be careful not to just munch on them, or you might get a little bit of indigestion. Ooh-wee, that sure is good. Now, let's try that broth. Fish broth. But you know what makes it a little bit better? We gotta combine our ingredients from our previous dishes. There we go. And that's what I call fish supreme.
Hand and glove washing is vitally important. To keep a safe kitchen, we recommend you do this after every dish.
Today, we're making homemade burgers. None of that McDonald's crap. So, step 1. Burger. Take burger. Now this is very careful. It's like cracking an egg. Perfect. Don't eat that shit. That was my slider, asshole. You're fired. Get off my set. You think I'm kidding? Get off my set. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave. Let's try this out. I can't eat it. I can't eat it. Our next recipe from our cookbook today is hash browns. Hash browns is a traditional American dish, often served with breakfast, and it makes a great choice for going out and about or making sure that you're making quality meals for your guests. So, today when we're making the hash browns,
I saw hash browns at a grocery store in Los Angeles yesterday. I told them how cool it was to meet them in person, but I didn't want to be a nuisance and bother them by asking them for photos or anything. It said, "Oh, like you're doing right now?" I was taken aback, and all I could say was, "Huh?" But they kept cutting me off and going, "Huh, huh, huh?" and closing their hand shut in front of my face. I walked away and continued with my shopping, and I heard them chuckle as I walked off. When I came to pay for my stuff, I saw them in the front, trying to walk out the doors with like 15 Milky Ways in their hands without paying. The girl at the counter was nice about it and professional, and was like, "Sir, you need to pay for those first." And at first they kept pretending to be tired and not hear her, but eventually turned back around and brought them to the counter.
What do we do? Okay, so anyway, say you want to make mashed potatoes. Oh. Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's nice, but it's not what we're looking for. Let's make it a cookie. This is a homemade recipe. A lot of people say you need cookie cutters. And you don't. See? Now that's the consistency we're looking for. It's not quite mashed potatoes, but it's not quite traditional hash browns either. You learned it from me. Ribeye steak. Tough and expensive meat to find. Very rare, especially in the Midwest. So, we've elected to create biogenetically engineered meat out of pig hide and a combination of human beings as well as Endermen from popular video game Minecraft. This together has made what we call signature revamped meat. And I highly recommend you follow this recipe very carefully, lest you want to kill yourself. Normal. Put this back in the stovetop, actually.
It's okay.
Let's put the finishing touches on our beautiful dish. So join me over here. We have our cookbook. We have all of our food. Now we just combine them together. And we are done. If that doesn't look appetizing, I don't know what does. I hope you enjoyed the wonderful cooking tips I've given you today. And maybe you can take these to heart and truly be able to make amazing dishes. So, today we asked and answered one simple question, and yes, it's that bad.